It's the classic December dilemma. Do we buy the real tree or go for the artificial one? You know, when I was growing up, my family wouldn't have had it any other way. We would go to the Christmas tree lot and we'd look at all the trees and we'd finally settle on one that didn't look too much like Charlie Brown, but wasn't exactly 15 feet tall either. And we'd drag it home and we'd saw it down and we'd get it in the stand and we'd have the smell of Christmas in the house. Boy, the pine needles would fall off, and even as kids, we just have a blast cleaning up the pine needles and the smell of the pine, and I miss that. For many in our culture, how they view the family is a lot like how I've described Christmas trees. Many people, they long for the smell of the real thing. They long for the fragrance of the family, but they often settle for the artificial experience. There's mom and dad parked in front of the TV while the kids are upstairs in the room on the Xbox and little Susie's over on the computer downstairs. And no one is together as a family. One of the things we do at New Yorkers Family Research Foundation is we remind people of the fragrance of the family. We want to remind them how God designed the family, how it's supposed to function, how it's supposed to operate, that there's a blessing for obedience and a curse for disobedience. We speak to the culture at large. We go into the public marketplace of ideas, even into legislative halls, and we remind people of the fragrance of the family. The family values matter, whether they're pro-life values or protecting human rights or defending parental rights, whether it comes to school choice or religious liberties. Family values matter. And what we do at New Yorkers Family Research Foundation is we remind people not to settle for the convenience of the artificial experience, but to go for the real thing, to have the fragrance of the family in every area of life. And so we encourage you to come alongside us as we seek to remind the culture at large about the fragrance of the family. There's a message that our culture needs to hear. Is there any doubt that our state and our nation needs it now more than ever? And so would you join with us as we seek to raise $100,000 that we can go strong into 2013, carrying the message that the family matters. So help us as we seek to promote strong families, to protect innocent human life, to preserve religious liberties, and to proclaim justice and mercy. We need you to stand alongside us. So if you'd be one of the 1,000 families who can give us $100 or more towards that $100,000 goal, we sure would appreciate it. I'm Jason McGuire with New Yorkers Family Research Foundation. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.